So business resilience is the ability for a company or an organization to adapt to these disruptions in their operations and to quickly adapt to the physical, social, environmental challenges it faces while protecting the people, the organization's value, and its brand at the same time. When we talk about resiliency in the traditional sense, it's really no different than when you're incorporating sustainability into it. It's just a different lens, and you're asking different questions that incorporate social environmental things that maybe or may not have been asked in the more traditional way of thinking about business resiliency. You still look at the same basic tenets, but they're just talked about more in very specific terms when we're incorporating sustainability. Specifically, in this module, we're going to focus on three. Physical threats, those that could pose long-term risks or short-term crises or whatever could physically affect your organization. Brand risk, what could impact the brand and the marketing of your organization. And financial risk, what's going to hit your bottom line. Why is resiliency such a hot topic today? Well, we really exist in a time of increased uncertainty, not only from a geopolitical aspect, but in the environment with extreme weather. Inequality is at an all-time high. Social unrest is growing. You've got war all over the planet, and you don't know what's going to happen next in the Middle East. You also have every individual consumer can now become a social activist or an EPA watchdog using a video from their smartphone, something that was not even thinkable 20 years ago. All of this means that a company's long-term enterprise value, their financial value, their brand, and their physical can more quickly and severely be threatened than ever before. This is why this is such a hot topic, and companies need to adapt, create resiliency strategies, and use sustainability as a way to better insulate them against that uncertainty. As you see here, you're seeing extreme weather all over the globe. So too often people, when they think about resiliency on an issue, say like climate change, they narrow it to global warming and temperature increase. Well, the reality is it's not so much about temperature or climate change. It's about all these impacts on extreme weather, whether it's more severe blizzards in the Northeast, extended droughts in the United States or across the globe. If you're in places like the Pacific Northwest, which are known for lots of rain, starting to get droughts. You're seeing increased hurricanes, you're seeing shifts in the Gulf Stream. All these different things have major impacts, and they impact extreme weather events, which all can hit a business and provide a catastrophic crisis, whether it's physical, financial, or brand, coming out of simply nowhere. Now, those are a lot of the environmental risks, but what are some of the social risks? We've got the refugee crisis coming out of Syria. You've got an increased movement here in the United States in terms of the 1%. You've got income inequality like you've never seen it. You've got immigration. There's all these issues that are hot topics. Now, how are these risks and how are businesses preparing themselves to be more resilient in face of this challenge?